turrets are good, and as the turret goes down right there, turrets are good against DTs, they're good against Void Rays, they're good against Colossus, they're good against, what else are they good against, man? Phoenix. They're just good against everything that Protoss has, except like High Templar. So, looks like another battle is going to be joined here, and okay, it's a big enough battle. I can clear the screen for it. And oh man, lots of pressure being put. Some good storms, but good dodging storms too, and some good pressure being put on the planetary. But the planetary does live, and now it is Terran's turn to push back. And you can see Johnny at 106 supply versus the 70 of Namote, and oh man, he is doing lots of damage here. Namote is macroing like a madman, trying to stay in this, and it looks like he might actually. I don't know. It's still 96 supply over 52 supply, and he is going to be killing some pylons right here and putting on the pressure. As we look at the minimap, we can see that the Protoss has expanded again, so it's 4 base versus 3 base, but the Terran does have the gold, so it's decently even right now. And oh, look at this, going to be putting some pressure on this natural expansion, which still has a good amount of minerals and stuff, not a lot of probes there actually, and moving right here so he can kill the maximum amount of probes possible. And he is going to kill all but one, and oh my goodness, how fortunate, killing all but one, and that SCV is going to follow the probe and realize that he's expanded there, so that's good. And he kills the natural expansion, so bam, baby. Looks like Johnny D doing a great job, and because of all those probe kills, never mind, I'll say it in a second. Oh man, that Zealot is just, good storm dodge there. There is quite a bit of energy on that, on those High Templar though, so, oh man, so much damage being done to these guys through the storm, and yeah, I think you should back up probably. He doesn't have enough to actually break the ramp, and that is a lot of warp gates. Looks like 1 is 8, 9 warp gates, so yeah, that's a lot. And now he's going to be pushing back out. It looks like, wow, this battle, that's a brutal storm, and he's going to have to fall back. But as this battle is going on right now, I want to draw your attention over here, and he is putting on some pressure with this. And this is actually, guys, the strength of the Marines and Marauders. Is you take little groups of them and you just put pressure everywhere. And oh man, lots of pressure on this Nexus. And you can see that the Protoss is moving over to try to stop it. And is he? Oh no! Oh, he's targeting at the units now, and he's stimming, and he is targeting at the Nexus. Nexus at 100. Is he going to be able to get it? Oh, it's at 40. It's at 30. It's at 15. Oh, jeez. And he actually takes it down, so that is amazing right now. Protoss, if he did not have this ninja expansion up here, which is honestly keeping him in the game totally right now, he would have 0 mining bases. So great pressure by Johnny D. And you can see, let's check out the army a little bit. You can see that Johnny D now is ahead in both workers and army, and he's actually way ahead. So in army and workers he's decently ahead. So you know what? Bam, the game has been flip-flopped, and now Johnny D is in control. So good stuff there by our friendly subscriber as he is saturating the crap out of this gold. And it looks like Protoss is a little bit sour after that last exchange. He's a little bit sad, so he is going to do his best to cause some shenanigans, it looks like. And I do love this observer placement. This observer placement is great because it allows him to get... Oh, no. Oh, how many kills did he get there? It looks like 5 kills with one little storm. So I thought it was going to be worse, but still, that's really annoying. And now Terran realizes what's going on, and he is going to have to move over here and do something about that. And he stims and runs in, and here comes the storms. Oh, jeez. Those are brutal storms. Absolutely brutal. Holy crap, man. And you can see that he was able to... Oh, jeez. Almost kill a ton of stuff, and I guess almost isn't as good as actually killing stuff, especially because Johnny Lee has, man, I don't know what to say, Johnny or Johnny D Lee or Johnny D. Johnny has enough energy on his medevacs that he's able to heal all these guys back up to full. Unfortunately, this time that he's taking is giving these High Templar plenty of time. You can see this High Templar is going to have enough for 2 storms when they finally engage. So some good siege tank placement, though. That's actually really good, so it would kind of be cool if other siege tanks. But man, these observers are just paying for themselves so much. And oh no, this missile turret is, look, how is that even, is it one? No, it's at 25 out of 25. It is all the way done building, but just not there. So he doesn't have detection, and now it looks like Johnny is the one that is supply blocked, and as he oh man, and he's not building he's not building any supply depots either, so he's going to be giving, it looks like Namote a chance to get back in this game. As you can see the supplies, which Johnny is still ahead by 20 supply right now, but just not building the supply depots, and that happens sometimes, but you really got to be careful about that. He is expanding. I do like this, and he's expanding away from his opponent. And oh man, brutal storms being thrown down right now, and storming these siege tanks. That's actually what Johnny D wants. He doesn't want his bio getting stormed, and he's just running around dodging. Oh man, so much damage. Oh, those storms just absolutely just demolished that. And you can see doing lots of damage to the medevacs too. He is able to keep the medevacs, which is quite a good thing, and he may actually want to repair those just because of how valuable they are. They do have a good amount of energy. And you can see here that he is macroing now, that he was able to, oh man, the supplies, it's got, and you can see that worker-wise, he is still ahead by 10 workers, and these are actually really small worker counts for this late in the game. But honestly, there's been so many worker kills that I understand. And yeah, he is going to be repairing. But look at this, the army supply, it's even, man. So this is anybody's game at this point. And you can see that it looks like the natural of Johnny is almost dead. He is expanding again to this back expansion. Great location there. And we're going to have to see exactly what happens. Yep, getting those siege tank siege, that is good, cementing his position. But he's going to have to think about maybe, I mean, he is expanding here, but I don't know, man. He's almost out with his gold, and I think he's going to need to do something about that. Meanwhile, Protoss is content to Archon spam like it's so cool. After all those storms did so much damage, he was like, I'm just making Archons, man. And Archons are really good. I almost think Ghosts would be a good choice. But to be honest, unless you're a pretty high level player, I don't use Ghosts all that much. I used to in the beta, but I don't know. And the reason I don't, I'll tell you, is because I'm not as strong of a player as I think I should be. Because honestly, it just takes more micro to stem and spread and siege, and then get your EMPs in the right places and snipe if you can, and it's just a lot of stuff to do. And I feel like at this stage in my game, I would rather focus, and I realize this isn't my game, I'm just telling you what I think. I feel like it's better for me to focus on macro. So that's my reasoning. I try to focus more on macro and less on all the micro stuff. So yeah, but anyway, enough of my talking. Let's go back to the game. We can see that he did take my advice and he's getting ghosts, but he is not really macroing at all. And you can see that actually the only production that he's doing is this missile turret. And there we go. Now we got some good macro. We got 4 Marauders and 4 Marines making, 3 Zealots warping in for the Protoss, as it looks like, oh snap, this battle is joined. And oh no, that's just a lot of Protoss units. And oh, that storm did so much damage. And oh man, Johnny just got absolutely destroyed in that encounter. Oh man, but he is going to drop. There's nothing there. Dang it. Oh, I was so happy. I was like, well, at least he killed the expansion, but he in fact did not. So now you can see that Johnny is way behind in supply. And now it's the Protoss who's not macroing at all. But he is taking another expansion, and oh no, he's catching the medevacs and a couple of, you can see, oh wow, he actually doesn't have a lot of ranged units, just the Archons, and their range is pretty short. So he manages to keep the majority of those medevacs, and that's a really big deal considering how much energy those medevacs have. That's going to be absolutely 100% necessary in order for him to stay in this game. Looks like Protoss is, I was going to say is totally mined out here, but nope, he is almost full here. He's almost, okay. I guess it's because they just don't have very many workers, that they're not really mining that much stuff. Let's go look at the worker count. It looks like, okay, so they're about 50 workers each. It looks like Namote is a little bit ahead as he transfers a ton of zealots to his other expansion. I'm so funny. Okay. But actually, if you look here, you can see that Namote is just a little bit ahead in both, but especially the army supply is so close that it could be anybody's game. And okay, here we go. The battle is joined again, and we're going to have to see how he's able to micro here. And this EMP, oh, such a good idea, but he totally missed the High Templar. If he would have got the High Templar, it would have been so good. And now the little group, as you can see, namote is actually way behind in supply. Or no, sorry, not namote. Johnny D, my so loyal subscriber. Oh man, I really want him to win, but it is not looking good, man. And these zealots have charged, and they're just gonna move in. Oh, reinforcements from Johnny that we're gonna move in, and it looks like he may actually scare the Protoss into storming his own units. That's really good. Wow, actually. Back-to-back storms on only Protoss units is a very, very good thing to have happen. And now, okay, here's the thing. So this planetary is really paying for itself right now. See all the damage that it's absorbing? And even if he does end up losing it, and it doesn't look like he will, and that planetary literally changed the course of that battle. Oh my gosh, I am so happy. Planetaries are amazing. And yep, there's the stem to kill these units as they run away. Get that other High Templar. Ran in a little bit close. But he is going to be getting a lot of kills here. And look at that, able to really equalize the supply and stimming again and running away back to the planetary, and the Protoss is going to have to pull back. So, wow.